Welcome back to the Complete Guide to Reading Rhythms Practice Along course. Today we are beginning section 10 with a couple of new symbols. Now the symbols in this are not difficult at all, but I decided to make something a little bit challenging out of this section anyhow. And I kind of dubbed this to myself as the Subdivision Gut Check. This really is going to work you through making sure that you're feeling the subdivisions. As I've practiced this, especially at the slow tempos, I'm struggling with this, especially below 50 beats per minute. But I'm gonna do my best for you, and I hope that you'll practice. I know that I'm gonna practice this because slow tempos set the stage for the fast tempos. So, anyhow, our new symbols. We have the whole note, which gets 4 beats, and that whole rest, which gets 4 beats of silence, right? So if you look at that first line, it's pretty self-explanatory. You see we're in 4/4 time, and there's only one note in that measure. What that means is that note sustains for all 4 beats of the measure. If you're a drummer, it's, right, we just play that. If you're playing timpani, you hit, and then after 4 counts, you mute, okay? But if you're playing other instruments, if you're playing a piano, you sustain that note, and then you lift. If you're playing a trumpet, you're going to play that note all the way through the measure and then rest for the 4 counts that are designated by the whole rest that is in measure 2. So that's really all there is to say about whole notes and half notes, or whole notes and whole rest, sorry. Now, the real thing to talk about is as you go through this exercise, what I want you to be trying to feel is the smaller subdivision, or the smallest subdivision that relates to this music. And in this case, it is 16th note. So all the way through as you're playing, try to feel the 16th note. I'm going to kind of whisper it a little bit underneath. You'll hear me. I don't want to do it super loud, but I want you to get the idea that no matter what subdivision you're playing, you should be thinking that 16th note. It will help you be rhythmically accurate. And eventually you won't even have to think it on purpose anymore. It'll just come through. So here we are with our 5-minute practice session, 40 beats per minute, section 10. Make sure you are tapping your foot and counting out loud as we play, and here we go. One, two, line 1, and go. And 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, line 2, go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4, line 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, line 5 and go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 3, line 6, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, line 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Line 8, here it comes, and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, line 9, go, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3, line 10 E and 2 E and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, line 11, 1, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and line 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 3. All right, we've got 8 seconds left. We're going to leave it right there. That's our section 10. How did that feel? Was it challenging? I hope it was. I hope you felt challenged and a little disoriented. Don't worry, as you practice, that's going to get better, and your time sense is really going to develop and strengthen, and it's going to be something that you own and not something that you borrow from our metronome friend over here, right? You're going to have a lot stronger sense of that. The slow tempos are difficult. The fast tempos are difficult, but if you work on the slow, the fast will be better, and everything in between will be so much stronger. You will bring so much stronger music presence to whatever ensemble you play in. You'll bring a confidence that will be infectious to the people that you're playing around. Hey, great job. You've made it through our first day of section 10, and we are only days away from finishing up the complete guide to reading rhythms part 1 duple course. You're doing great. It's my pleasure to be with you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.